Despite democracy being the goal, Egypt finds itself buried in political unrest. The rejection of a law by the Supreme Constitutional Court will play a crucial role in Egypt's presidential election this weekend. Here's CBS News with the details.
A law which would have barred him from office because he was part of the ousted Mubarak regime. The ruling clears the way for a showdown between Shafik, a remnant of the old order, and Mohammed Morsi.
According to the BBC, there are mixed feelings about the ruling. Some commentators across the region predict that the peaceful revolution against the old order will continue. Others warn that a new president, to be chosen at the weekend, will take over a country which has neither a constitution nor parliament and which is ruled by a military council. The Supreme Council of the Armed Forces announced by today a panel will have a new constitution for the country. CNN says this decision comes only 2 weeks after the expiration of the decades-old emergency law that allowed authorities to arrest citizens without a charge. For a CNN blogger, it's the military that's standing in the way of democracy. The military is still in power and they still dominate the economy. There are some estimates that they control between 10 and maybe even 30% of the economy. No one knows because it's all secret. But the point is, unless the Egyptian military is genuinely willing to cede power, it doesn't really matter that much who wins the presidential election. An Al Jazeera reporter says the protesters were not happy after the court made its decision. For some of them, the solution is not to leave the power in the hands of the political elite.
We expected these decisions. It's logical. We can't expect anything from a state that wants to impose Shafik against our will. We can't expect it to defend our revolution. The only way is to go back to the streets to reclaim our revolution.
A political analyst for Al Aram points out Egyptians are extremely involved in day-to-day politics. The writer offers advice for these protesters to successfully overcome the transitional period. Emotions are running high. Anger is almost overwhelming. Frustration is widespread, and the fear of an uncertain future prevails. In a nutshell, Egyptians today must not remain the captives of past wounds and past pain. If they do so, the future will naturally appear gloomy. The runoff election will take place this weekend. For Newsy, I'm Megan Murphy. Multiple sources, The Real Story.